Hello everyone and welcome to another Let's Play. Today I have for you Silent Hill 3. Woo. This is the final Silent Hill game in my re-record series. This is also, in my opinion, the final Silent Hill game, even though I have LP'd a few other games that came out after this one. And I do still need to play Born From a Wish, which I will be posting before this. I'm playing this on normal puzzle difficulty. For some reason, on easy difficulty, the game removes a few things that I don't really want to call puzzles. Basically, find a key item, put it where it needs to go to progress, which seems pretty strange. I start off on normal action difficulty, which will make the first part of this easier, but I will be switching to easy action difficulty for the rest of the playthrough. So let's go ahead and get started.
Where am I?
That is a good question. Meet Heather, our protagonist. I'll talk more about her later. In the meantime, we could fight a bunch of monsters, walk around the area, get lost, or just do this. And it's much easier.
What a nightmare. Dad, it's me. Yeah. Sorry I didn't call sooner. Yeah, I guess I was. Anyway, I'm coming home now. Oh, I didn't get that thing you asked me to. Okay. Okay, I will. I love you too, Dad.
Heather, I need to speak with you. My name is Douglas Cartland. I'm a detective.
A detective? Really? Well, nice talking to you.
Hold on. There's someone that wants to meet you. Just let me have an hour. No, half an hour of your time.
My daddy always told me not to talk to strangers.
This is very important. It's about your birth.
I'm I'm not interested. Are you still following me? Do I have to scream?
Sorry. I'll wait here.
I'm not quite sure what screaming would do, considering there really isn't anybody else around, as you will see as we go throughout this game. Pause this if you want to read it. Heather does have some thoughts whenever we come across this strange symbol. And that's our save point for the game. It's kind of similar to the Silent Hill 2 save point, in that it's a red mass that you access to save, but at least there's something here with this one as opposed to being just a red box. And you can do that for lols, I guess. Not really sure why you would want to do that, but you can. If you go the other direction, then you can find an infinite ammo machine gun on a New Game Plus. And if I could have Heather not run like she's drunk, that would be great. And in here, all the doors are locked, except for the one we need to go through. I absolutely love Heather's voice actress. She fits the character perfectly. And just follow the sounds and you will get to where you need to go. Right through here.
Stay back! Get the hell away from me! What the hell is this thing?
It's a monster designed to scare you, that's what it is. I hate those things too. So there are bullets over here, 2 packs. Definitely want to pick those up. Bullets are not in as easy of a supply as they are in 1 and 2. You can still get a decent amount of them, but they are harder to come by, and there are a couple of bosses which will take a lot of bullets. I'm kind of glad I am playing this on easy mode in a way, because the final boss takes a lot of ammo. And we don't want to go back that way because there are monsters. Pick up the map, that will definitely be useful. And we can continue on. When I originally LP'd this game, and I'm showing that pendant, that will be important much later in the game. I am going to try to show off descriptions for every item. I don't think I succeed in that, but I do show off a lot of them. And there's a red thing in there. Wonder what that could be. Red has been an important color in the series all the way back to the first game. We got a knife. Not really useful. We will not be using that knife at all. And there's the pistol we picked up. God, we found a pistol in the mall. What is this, Texas? And that's all we got. If you explored that dream sequence at the start, you would notice that Heather had a bunch of items on her at the time. And you could run around and explore that whole place, but why bother? It's weird because easy action difficulty is actually harder for that section than any other difficulty in the game. Oh god, we got nasties in here already. We will deal with them in a little bit. However, first, let's sequence break this a little bit. Since I know where to go and what to do, I'm not going to bother showing the hint. We will see that later. So we come in the bakery. And I pass up the item, because why not? And because the camera angle didn't trigger, we got tongs. Huzzah. That's something else I want to try to do, and I do not do it enough throughout this playthrough, is show on the map where items are located. And I'm looking for a flyer in case anybody cares to read it. I don't think it says anything useful. I'm not sure why. We can check it. I mentioned in Silent Hill 2 that I saw a Silent Hill Origins LP many moons ago. I don't even know if it's still on YouTube. And it was this girl playing the game, and whenever she found an item, she would show on the map where it was located. And I thought that was really cool. There are a couple of those big monsters that Heather killed in that cutscene. Oh god. And I don't want to deal with them if I don't have to. There's another door in here that you can go through, and it has a new item, beef jerky. It also has dogs. It's not worth it. If you keep following that hallway on New Game Plus, if you check the door at the end of that hallway, you'll get a New Game Plus weapon, depending on if you unlocked it. It's basically a lightsaber. I'll show that off next video. There's the tongs. Health drinks and handgun bullets are always nice things. And I'm trying to show all that off now. I think you can actually reload that, and I never do that way in the playthrough. I always just go to the gun. So we picked up tongs. You can use them over here. And here's the hint. I love Heather's voice actress. She really brings this character to life. And we get a key. It's moments like that I was talking about at the start that easy puzzle difficulty will cut. That particular one it did not cut, but there are a few, one of which we will see next video, that for some reason it did cut, and there's another save point. I get most of Heather's dialogue for these save points. I might miss one, I can't remember for sure. But I will show that off in case you want to read it. It probably does offer some insight into Heather's mental well-being and how she feels whenever she sees that symbol. Oh jeez. Camera angle and controls not working with me. I had some issues with the controls in this game. I'm playing this on the PCSX2 emulator, the new one that came out earlier this year. I do own the game, so I could easily have just played it on my PS2, but recording from my PC is a lot easier. Hey dude. I don't like you. Let me in the door. Thank you. And boy, does this puzzle change on easy difficulty. We won't be dealing with that, though. None of that nonsense. I think there are only 2 books you have to pick up on easy difficulty. Here, we have to pick up a lot more. Which is what I'm trying to do, but I'm clicking on the wrong thing. For this LP, I had to play this section at least 3 times. Plus once as a test play. So there are Shakespeare books. Bullets. On easy action difficulty, there's an extra pack of bullets there for some reason, which is nice. And we don't really get much of a clue on what to do here. Basically, if you look at the spines of these books, there are numbers written on them. but they're designed so that you put the books in order and you get the number. So you basically have to put the books in the order of the numbers written on the spine, which is basically like a jigsaw puzzle. It's not bad once you know what you're doing, it's just kind of annoying to try to figure out what you need to do. Start is the pause button, select is the inventory. I do have trouble with that sometimes. I feel like start was the inventory button on some of the other Silent Hill games, but I could be wrong. And as you can see, there's bits of writing on the spines. So this has nothing to do with which books these are. This has nothing to do with which volume these are. Yeah, every time I save and reload a state, this took me a little bit. That little picture in the top left-hand corner gets a bit fuzzy. I'll be cutting that later on, so you guys won't have to deal with that. And fortunately, once you put one of these in, you can just go over here to the right and put them all in. And that gives you the code. It is randomized. I did this a couple of times and got a different code each time. So be aware of that. And it's kind of annoying because, like that bloody code in Silent Hill 2, the writing isn't always clear, at least with my bad eyesight. So put the code in, save state, and let's go through the door.
Hey, wait, what's going on? Where is everybody? Those weird monsters?
They have come to witness the beginning. The rebirth of paradise, despoiled by mankind.
What are you talking about?
Don't you know? Your power is needed.
How should I know?
I am Claudia.
So what?
Remember me, and your true self as well. Also, that which you must become. The one who will lead us to paradise with blood-stained hands.
Claudia, right? Did you do all this?
It was the hand of God.
I don't get it. What does she want me to remember?
I'd like to say I don't know, but in truth, I actually do know. But nothing that we need to worry about right now because there's weird-ass music playing and we gots to go. You can tell she's going to be a problem, as Claudia was awfully calm given the situation. And the way she was talking, you can just tell she's not a nice person. And we can't get out of here, apparently. That's not great. I guess we need to hope that this elevator is taking us someplace good. Well, there's a gift. It's a radio. I wish Heather would say what's going on with that radio. That would be a nice callback to the first game. You'll get why I think that's important later. Either way, we got it. It lets us know where monsters are. And there's the radio, just in case you want to take a look at it. You can turn it off if you want. But it does detect monsters, so it is useful. But it does attract them as well. So let's get the fudge out of here.
Is this a dream? It's gotta be. Not even a kid could believe in this. When am I going to wake up?
Funny thing about dreams that we won't get into right now, because for now, we need to try to not take damage. Oh my god, dogs! They're kind of annoying to dodge, but it is doable. So over here, there are 3 health drinks. I know I only picked up 2, but at the start of the next video, I will have all 3. There's an ampule, definitely want that. And that's where they are. And I want to show that off. If you're not familiar with Silent Hill 1 and 2, the ampule is the strongest health item in the game. And there's a save point over here. I want to show any dialogue Heather might have before saving. If she would click on the save point. Thank you. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see y'all next time with more Silent Hill 3.